Say, the greatest weapon of the West today is not the missiles and the bombs and the other things they use. The greatest weapon is misinformation. African youth, wise up. Let them know that eyes are watching, ears are listening, brains are processing, and we are beginning to see who we are, and we will get there. And when the time comes, the color will speak for itself. For the army of America, we will see what it will be left with when the black Africans in there, black Americans that call themselves, will start getting out of the army and start fighting for their skin and start fighting for their last generation. The torture they went through sailing through this Mediterranean Sea, they will remember that, hey, these people are not just the people we see them to be. These people were actually our backbone that we downplayed. And today, they have realized who they are, and they're going to rise up and fight. As for France, we are ready to take off the light. And when the light goes off, you will see darkness. The darkness. Sorry? How darkness is? Nigeria. Long live.
Before you go, we are having our children born in the diaspora.
It has been ringing and reminiscing in my brain all the time when I go and sit at the oceans and be thinking about the way forward. You see, they can continue brainwashing them, but like I said, if we build the history on the land, they will see. Gone are the days where you go to the schools in America and when they are being taught of Africans sleeping on trees and sleeping on, you know, something, they don't have good schools, they don't have good water, they eat from whatever, and all those, you know, delusional and fake stories they've been teaching these young people. Today, those that want to know are becoming aware of it. So the reality is either they accept the realities, okay, or they become an enemy. America, whether they like it or not, the West, whether they like it or not, the children of the land will soon identify their root. And when they find their root, they will know who their enemies are. And the people that will stand behind, fire! And they will fire. They will say, you know what, sir? This is our people, and we are not going to fire no more. The children would identify who they are. And they are getting closer. Today, people are now accepting themselves to be either Ghanaians, either Burkina, either Nigerians. They are coming in. They are changing their nationality. And that speaks a lot. America can start counting their numbers down and not up to 350 million population or whatever they call themselves. They should start counting down, because in no time, with their documentations and papers and the green card or whatever, people would actually be using that as a shit paper to clean the shithole. Yeah? They call us shithole, but they are going to use the green card and the documentation and all those papers to clean the shithole.
Rob, thank you very much. And to everybody out there,
there is no thanks. This is a calling and responsibility for us all. I need to play my role just as much as you all are playing your roles. Send the message across. Let the children of the land come and see the history. And today, it's not just a revolutionary walk. Today is just not a solidarity walk. Today is a day to remember us of our history. Today is a day to awaken the minds of the wicked, the sleeping ones, that what is it at all that Ibrahim Traore is doing? That today we leave African leaders who are holding crutches to come and fight a young man who is actually giving hope to the people. And the same history is following. When Sankara started feeding the people, they came after Sankara. When Samora Machels started taking over their resources, they came after him. When Tafawa Balewa of Nigeria started, you know, taking hold and control of their oil and their land, they came after him. It is the same thing they've been using. But they use us against us. And we are telling the people of our same race, the same trace, the same color, and the same origination to awaken their minds and remember that you are not and you will never be accepted by the whites, regardless of wherever you find yourself or your contribution for whatever they stand to achieve on the land of Africa, because they see you as who they see you. Remember where you're coming from, uphold where you're coming from, and begin to take up the mantle of your responsibility and understand that you're a son of the soil. For you will be leaving to join the ancestors. And when you leave to join the ancestors, the children that will be coming after you will remember whatever you left before them. Either they will be happy about it or sad about it. You will be remembered for. And one day, when Africa become great, we all will be rejoicing that we did it, we made it, we stay strong. And like Burkina Faso says, the land of the upright man, I think it is not just for Burkina, it is for Africa. Africa is the land of upright men. Let's rise up. A luta continua. We continue to fight and continue to fight until Africa is free. We look no left, we look no right or backwards. We face forward. Forever we go. Forward ever,
Backwards never.
no retrieve,
No surrender.
no retrieve,
No surrender.
to Africa. Africa will come and see it, and not only be read, they will see the realities on the ground when you visit Burkina. When you visit Bamako today, you will see the reality. When you visit Ouagadougou today, you will see the reality. And that is what we want to see across Africa. So this is a call to those that call themselves leaders of Africa. They should start acting indeed as leaders of the land, sons and children of the land, and leave that legacy that won't only be posted on social media, be posted on the internet that we don't control, but will leave a mark on the soil where we find ourselves, and the history will speak for itself. We are remembering who we are. We are transitioning from wherever we started from. Like I've always been saying, that they need to accept the generation now or be ready for the consequences of the new revolution.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, done with the prayers.
You gotta move real quick or you're gonna get stepped on.
Declaration of Human Rights and Justice.
Turn around to the Black Star Gate. Comrades, down in the square. Come and join us. We must be united. We are Africans.
Congo. That is where the people need true liberation. The Burkinabe people, the Sahel people, they are already awakened. So African Union and Africa ECOWAS, do your homework because the youth are not with you. Respect.
May I invite
I have a lot planned, so please join me. The youth is here. Thank you guys, thanks. Joe boy!
Hey! Long live Black Coffee!
Great Black Coffee. Boy! Chow boy! Chow boy! Well, I'm just here. Energize this power. This power is a power that we need to keep flaming up. And right now, the fact of the matter being that our elders are less understanding of the situation, let's run the youth together. Let's get the youths organized. Cho boy! I got one man here who is solo from the Caribbean, Jamaica, who is here, and he is a revolutionary, a Pan-African soldier from the initial stages, and he is here to just give a little touch to the feeling of Traore's issue. Yo, Papa Wase, come and tell them what you have.
Never been relaxed. Africans have been warriors all this while. Africans have been fighters all this while, and that is what we continue doing. Ibrahim Traore is not different from the real African children, the children of the land. Ibrahim Traore has actually understood himself and realized who he is and doing his responsibility or acting upon his responsibility of a son of the land. That's it. Majority of our people have not identified themselves yet, and all my advocacy, I have always been saying this, that identification of yourself is what would actually call the awareness of who we are, where we are going, and why we are where we are now. So when you identify that, then when you wake up and doing whatever Ibrahim Traore is doing, you will see that's a different thing. Ibrahim Traore is just living like the real African son, and that's it. Yeah, we have lost ourselves. We have, detached ourselves from the realities of who we are, and that is why the imperialists will always use certain tactics and misinformation and the material things to let us feel like the West is where we belong or where that is going to give us life and hope. But then, hey, the West is what it is because of the black. It used to be for our ancestors. If we identify who we are and begin to rise up to uphold it for the ancestors, and the next generation that will be coming after us would actually take it from where we left it to where we are building to. And we should ask ourselves this question: are we ready to do it? A lot of people on social media right now, the platforms of African Real Revolution. I call it African Real Revolution because that is where you hear people say, we support it, we are ready to fight. But on the real battlefield, less than 100 people, 200 people. And you see all these cameras, majority of them are not doing it because they want to send a message out. Majority of them are filming because they want to make money from social media. But we say this, whether making money or not making money, the message must reach the people. And when the message reaches the people, we want you to sit down, ask yourself, who I am or who am I as African? Who am I? People have lived on this land and they are gone.
Today, Comrade Sekou, who said we must organize. We must be part of an organization. So what we're doing today can be every day. African Liberation Day is not only 25th May, but African Liberation Day must be every single day until Africa is liberated, unified, and socialist. We stand with our comrades in Burkina Faso, in Mali, and in Niger. We see they're at war. We see that terrorists that are sponsored by the CIA, the MI5, the French, neo-colonialists, are financing terrorists in the northern parts of those countries. And our brothers are valiantly fighting against those imperialist-sponsored terrorists. We back them. We back them fully. We see that those in Burkina are making changes that are beneficial to the society. The African people need water. The African people need light. The African people need shelter. The African people need education. The African people need health care. We heard Comrade Gaddafi at Elwak Stadium come and say exactly that in 1999.
As 2 minutes, say you be na ye man no etu madam ase peace, love and unity.
We call United Youth of Africa Movement. You are short.
United Youth of Africa Movement, in brackets UAM. We have been there for 2 years now. We have members across the globe. We are here for one cause, we are here for one mission. All we are asking and seeking is unity. We, the youth of Africa entirely, we are rising now. Our spirits are high. We all here are seeking for one thing. That is what? Unity. And that will be the purpose of our mission. If we are united, nothing can divide us. With unity is power. Without unity, we cannot go anywhere. Unity and peace, that is the only things we need now, and that is our weapons as it stands now. As member of UAM, I am the vice president of UAM and I'm a Ghanaian. We have the president in Nigeria, who is in the name of Ubochoma. We have members across the globe. We are all seeking for one thing, unity in Africa, and that is the only way to go. We are asking our leaders, please, we the youth, if you don't stand for us, we are many. We are more than your number. If we team up, you cannot stand our power. And the unity we are seeking just pave the way for us, and that is all we are seeking. United Africa, unity we stand. Without unity, we will fall. As we are all in support of Ibrahim Traore, that man is one body, but in many spirits. The spirits of our ancestors are dwelling in that man. So if you touch him, you touch all of us. You touch Ibrahim Traore, you touch all African youth. That that is why we are here. Hands off Ibrahim Traore, and that is what we are calling. United Youth of Africa, wherever you are. Stand up. You are members, wherever you are. Join us. We are awakened and nothing is going to submerge us again. We are standing tall and nothing will bring us down. We are fighting for whatever is ours. We are not going to seek for anything from anyone because whatever we are looking for is ours. Africa for Africa, Africa for Africans. We are standing tall and nothing is going to scare us anymore. We are the first and we are standing first and that is it. Ghana, we are rising already. We are the first, we are the bus stop. We are the what? Gateway to Africa. And we are proud as Ghanaians and every African youth should be proud of yourself. Look at your skin. This skin is very expensive. Don't let anybody intimidate you. The melody is very great and the white, the West, they know about it. We have a lot of gifts. We have a lot of gifts given to us by the Almighty. We should be proud of our continent. Let's stand united. Divided we fall, and that is unity we stand. Thank you.
Comrade Akili, we need your presence also.
And our people, the masses of the people, whenever they call, if you're a revolutionary, you have to answer. If you're a revolutionary, you have to answer. And Ibrahim Traore is calling us now. The people of Burkina Faso is calling us now. I had the privilege to be in Burkina Faso in 1986, and I met Thomas Sankara. And I was there and I felt the energy of what a revolution actually is. It is not necessarily about picking up guns. It's about training yourselves politically, educationally, so that you can understand who the enemy is. And our enemy is U.S. imperialism. Our enemy is neo-colonialism and French imperialism. Our enemy is British neo-colonialism. And we must constantly organize ourselves. Kwame Nkrumah said, organization decides everything. If you're not organized, you can't decide anything. So I tell you, I beg you, Mepacho, get in some organization so that you can unite with the rest of the organizations here in Ghana so that we can get rid of neo-colonialism in our country. Organize yourself on a continental level, on a regional level, to get rid of neo-colonialism inside of West Africa. Reduplicate or duplicate what we see in Burkina Faso right now. We want Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger to come together and form a socialist government. We cannot be afraid of socialism. We cannot shrink when we ask for socialism, because what socialism does, it tells us that all the resources in our country belongs to everybody. Our Constitution tells us that the president has trust, or that the resources are in trust of one man. We want that changed in our 1992 Constitution. That's something that we can do right now. When are we going to do it? No. When are we going to do it? No. When are we going to do it? No. Change the Constitution so that the resources belong to everybody. And if you do that, you have made a step towards humanity, you've made a step towards the liberation of our country, and you've made a step to the total freedom and unification of Africa under our African Union Socialist government. Thank you very much. And freedom! 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 We're at the Black Star. Look for the star. That's your guidance. Thank you.